We've already talked about it a little today. The Arizona Cardinals' final cutdown day for the entire NFL is coming up on Tuesday. A week from right now, we'll know at least the initial final decisions of the Cardinals, and we'll kind of find out what happens after that. The predictions for the Cardinals continue to come in. Gambo, late last week, found one on, SportsIllustrated.com?
Connor Orr.
We're not going to blasphemize old Connor, because Connor's been a good NFL writer for many years.
Connor.
But he said the Cardinals are going to go 6-11 this year.
Can I trust anybody named Connor?
And he almost, really?
I don't know. I was just thinking that.
Former intern that you
Hey,
loved?
Big Red is Connor?
Yeah, Big Red.
That's his name?
Yeah, that's his name.
I didn't know that.
That was his name, Connor, yes.
Big Red's name's
Big Red
Connor.
is Connor. And
I did not know that.
He was your favorite intern in like a decade, so I think that debunks the whole you can't trust anybody named Connor theory.
Yeah, he's in that top 3 or 4 list of interns.
Connor Orr said 6-11 and almost apologized for it in his write-up, too. Like, I know they should be better than this. I just don't think they're going to be. NFL.com basically did the same thing. 2 of their writers took a stab, game by game prediction of how the Cardinals were going to do.
And they're right in the ballpark, aren't they?
Well, I mean,
they're kind of right in the ballpark.
You mean with each other, or
no? Like of what I think a lot of people think. They're in the ballpark of what most people are looking at, and that's like an 8 or 9 win team.
One of them has the Cardinals 8-9. The other has the Cardinals 9-8. One of them has the Cardinals finishing 3rd in the division. The other has them finishing 4th. Here's where the commonalities, like really, this was the part that I noticed, just because it's so on brand for what we've come to expect from the Cardinals. One of the writers has the Cardinals starting 6-3 on the season, and then going on a 5-game losing streak from weeks 13 through 17. The other has the Cardinals.
Oh my God!
You tell me which one would suck more. The other has the Cardinals starting 9-6. But losing both games at the end of the season to the Bengals and the Rams. When probably
that's like what they did when they blew their chance to host a playoff game and they had to go play the Rams.
But at least they still made the playoffs.
They did
at
make the playoffs.
In this scenario, they don't. So
5-game losing streak.
So you're 6-3, you lose 5, and at the end of the season, and
because that buries you. It buries you. 5-game losing streak buries you.
But 9-6,
and then you lose the last 2.
You're counting chickens, baby. You're counting chickens.
You're about to post that playoff tickets are on sale.
Yes, you are. At 9-6, you're going, come on, man. Come on. We're right there. 9-6.
You're looking at where we're going to go, hotels, airfare.
Who might you play, the rest of the schedule.
Bird gang travel, thinking about like where we're going to go on a road trip.
I feel like last year, to a certain extent, we've all learned our lesson a little bit with 6-3. You know, not that there was a lesson to be learned, but let's go with me here for a second.
Yeah.
That at 6-3, we kind of learned, okay, last year's team was 6-4? Mm-hmm. And not that it guaranteed you anything, but we were kind of thinking, hey, it's going to be a letdown if they don't make the playoffs. I think if they start this year 6-3, I think we're going to be way more cautious and way more hesitant about any kind of buy-in on the Cardinals, given what happened last year. They're 9-6 with 2 games to go. Yeah, man, you're kind of thinking it's happening.
You just need one.
You're kind of thinking I'm back. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm back. Yeah, you're thinking the Cardinals are going to go. I almost feel like that would be the big.
You want to take it a step further on this?
Sure, please, yeah.
Okay. So 8 wins and 9 wins on the 2 predictions on NFL.com. The Rams, 11-6, 10-7. The 49ers, 11-6, 10-7.
Mm-hmm.
The Seahawks, 10-7, 8-9.
Well, okay.
So both of these, the Rams and the 49ers were both expected to have a better record than the Cardinals, no matter what.
Wait. On one of the predictions, has all 3 teams in the division making the playoffs and not the Cardinals. The Cardinals are the only one who don't. On one of the predictions, Seattle wins.
The one where Seattle goes 10-7.
Seattle wins the division. The Rams and the 49ers get a wild card.
Yeah.
But the thing is, and you're right, this is, I'm more optimistic than others. Some, Lauren, are more pessimistic than others. Yeah, I know. I should have done that, but, the spirit moved me. What can I say? I'm more optimistic than you're right. 8-9, 9-8. You're in the ballpark. That's what most people seem to think the Cardinals are going to do. And as we've talked a lot about, I just don't. Is that enough? Is that enough to go, hey, good job? You're 1 win better than you were a year ago for all the money you've poured into the defense and all the attention you've paid to that side of the ball?
There's only 17 games. It's not like you could be 10 games better. Like,
No.
it can't be 10 games better.
No, but I mean, like 10 wins.
So you've got a drawn out line in the sand. You won 10.
You know me. Playoffs. I think you have to make the playoffs this year. I think a 3-year rebuild that ends up with you not in the playoffs, something went wrong. Either you drafted the wrong guys, or you stuck with Kyler too long, or somebody got hurt. I'll open that up for possibility. Somebody gets injured and it changes the trajectory of your season. But I think in year 3 of a rebuild, if you're still 1 game above 500, you're only 1 game better than you were a year ago, I think something went wrong. So I don't know what, but something went wrong.
We talked about this yesterday. It could be like one major factor, but 5 other things could be the problem.
Of course.
5 other things could be the problem.
I mean,
did they not have enough quality at wide receiver because they counted on all these guys? Did they count? Were the cornerbacks too young because they didn't have any experience at the cornerback spot? Like obviously Kyler's a big factor, but there are other factors here.
Sure. Did somebody get hurt? Did you misread the room? Did you misjudge Marvin Harrison Jr.? And I'm not saying any of these things are going to be true. I'm just kind of spitballing ideas here of all the things that could have gone wrong. I'll
say this too, because I like Jacoby Brissett a whole lot.
Mm-hmm.
A Kyler Murray injury to me isn't the biggest guy that they could lose. It's James Conner.
Ooh.
It's James Conner.
Ooh.
Who's the player that can least ill afford to lose?
We are poking the gods with a stick by having this conversation. Why? Trey McBride is the player you can't lose.
Okay.
Trey McBride is the player you can't lose. The offense is just like, man, he's like the Interstate 10 West on a Tuesday afternoon at 4:30. He is the way. He is the road. There's no other way for you to go but to be on that freeway if you want to get to the west side of the valley. He is the path,
and normally
man.
with Clayton Tune as your backup, you can't afford to lose Kyler.
If the I-10's all jammed up, you got to get off on a side street. It's going to take you 2 hours to get home on a Tuesday afternoon. Trey McBride is the way. He is the road.
Try getting lost in the Bronx.
Scared out of your
been in the Bronx. Scared out of your life in
Arizona,
Bronx.
and I know that freeway is just a
make a left here. No, don't make a left there. Trust me, don't make a left there.
But I don't. But yeah, it's why I'm not going to get all that jacked about 9 wins. I'm just not. 9 wins is going to be like, okay, that's year 3. We hold a higher standard than that. At least I'm going to hold them to a higher standard than that. You can do whatever you'd like. But
like I said, the interesting thing is that everybody, like the Rams and the 49ers, both 10 and 11 wins. People are high on the whole division.
Yeah, no doubt.
Thanks for watching Burns and Gambo. Click to see more from the guys and hit the button in the middle to subscribe so you never miss a video from Arizona sports.